Hi guys, it's Miss Holly. I'm going to show you how to make fairy houses today. Now first, you can use markers or you can use paints and you can add whatever you want to it. So if you want to add stickers, if you want to add shapes, however you want to make it. I'm going to do one with paint and one with markers to show you how it looks, okay? You ready? Now, what you need is an egg carton. And you cut up 2 pieces from this egg carton, 1, 2, and have it just like a little half circle. Now this is going to be our house for our fairies. I think I'm going to make this one purple on the top and then blue on the sides. Now, this one already has a hole cut in the side, so you can have a parent help you cut that hole in the side or you can cut it yourself. Now the hole is to make the doorway for the fairy. Now, I think fairies are pretty cool. Tinkerbell is one of my favorites. But this summer reading is called Imagine Your Story. So when you're imagining your story, what do you need to have? An imagination. Now, fairies are very small, so they'll definitely fit in this little house, right? So what stories can you think of that involve fairies? Now, I can think of a lot that involve fairies, like Tinkerbell. I don't think Treasure Island does. Peter Pan does, which is Tinkerbell. Let's see, what other stories have fairies? Oh, there's the Magic Fairies series. That's a good series. I've read a lot of those books. Well, if you can think of any fairy stories, make sure to let me know. I'd love to read some more. So now we have the top of our purple fairy house. And now, should I do blue? I think I'll do blue. Now, does it have to be perfect? Of course not. You can make it however you'd like. In fact, I think I'm gonna glue some shapes onto this because I have some triangles already cut. Now, if you want to cut your own shapes, you know how to cut a triangle. How many sides is the triangle? 3, not 2, 3. Triangles are very fun. You could also cut some squares. I know you know how many sides a square has. Now, once we have colored all of our house, with markers, it's kind of cool because you can see all the little ridges in there. You see them? All the little ridges and stuff. And so that's kind of cool because then it has some texture to it. Texture is when you look at something and it looks like you could feel it and it would feel different, but it might not. All right, there's our little fairy house. Now, I think I'm going to add a little triangle sticking up right at the top. What do you think? Think it'll look cute? Let's see what we can do. Glue, glue, glue. Now, as I've said many times before, you can make a mess. Just make sure you clean up afterwards, okay? Because you don't want your parents to have to clean up your messes. We know how to clean up our own messes. All right, let's do 2 more triangles sticking up like that because I think it looks pretty cool. And then we'll paint our other fairy house. And then where can you put a fairy house? So we're gonna put it inside. You can put it inside. Another place you could put your fairy house is out in your garden. So you can put your fairy house out in the garden and wait to see if any fairies come live in it. Sometimes frogs come and live in your fairy houses, which I think is pretty fun. Because frogs are pretty dang cool. There we go. That's our first fairy house. All right, now let's paint our second one. Hi guys. I'm making the second fairy house today with paint. Now, the painted one isn't going to have a hole cut out for a door. Instead, we're going to paint a door on, okay? So first things first, we need to pick out a color for our fairy house. And I am thinking blue. All right, so we're going to paint our whole thing blue. The top, the bottom, not the inside, just the outside of the egg carton. Painting the inside wouldn't be very fun. sometimes fairies like to do that themselves, you know? So, what kind of fairy do you think a blue fairy house is going to attract? Do you know any blue fairies? Maybe blue fairies are like water fairies, or like ice, snow. I don't know, we got some green in there too. Maybe it'll be like a outdoor fairy. All right, so first we paint the whole thing. All right, now that we're done painting a main color, now we have to make our door. So on this side, I think I'm gonna make a door, and I think I'm gonna make it an oval door. But you can make a round door, you can make a square door, you can make a door however you like. But I think a round door just sounds, a round oval door. So let's see, we're gonna start here and go all the way around. Now, if you want to make your door darker, you wait until your paint dries. I wanted it to be a light door, like there's a light on inside our fairy house. There we go. So we have our door, we have our fairy house painted. Now, I think I want to add some green right on top. So I'm gonna add a little more blue paint on top, and take some green tissue paper and crumple it up a little bit and place it right on top to give it a little tiny hat. Now, as we talked before, we can put our fairy houses inside or outside our house. It's up to you where you want to see your fairy. Outside, though, there is a chance that other animals can come and live in your little house, because there are little spaces around the outside where they might get in. So, that's our fairy house number 2. Here's fairy house number 1 with our little triangles above the door. Now, you can make these fairy houses however you'd like. You can use crayons, markers, pencils, anything you want. Paint, and you can even use construction paper like I did with our first one. All right, I hope you have fun creating. Bye!